2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final.
We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
And let's see what she can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
Putting for birdie here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
She finds herself in a share of third. This hole is a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And here we are with the third shot.
This should play.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That is hunting for the hole.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
18 feet to the cup.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Putting for a par now. That's a good putt to make, that one.
She's currently tied for 5th. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Such soft hands.
And this putt coming up for her par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
She's played that one nicely. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the 8-iron here.
That could play.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. This one's looking good. Well, that'll play. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing from around 150 yards here. 1 stroke off the lead. This one needs to kick left. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. It's tracking.
Oh, so close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently a couple under for the round. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Not her best shot, that's for sure. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 1 shot back now.
That's tiny. This putt is about 8 feet. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take it a 3 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
Ooh, back there, horsey.
That dog will hunt.
Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's disappointing. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. That's frustrating.
Putting for bogey here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. That's not what she wanted.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut. Yep, this is lovely.
Ah, she'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. It was on a good line. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Nicely holed and for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. How close was that to going down?
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Opting for the 5-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Ooh, that almost went down.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed.
And this one will be for bogey.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in two, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie three.
That's not the shot they're after.
And coming up well short.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
And she needs this to save par.
This really looks good.
That was a gallant attempt.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in two. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This one is headed to the right.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Oh, don't tell me. Did she hole that? Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And that'll move her back to even par.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That should set up another chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Okay, steady now. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. And she'll stay right there at even par. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this putt to move into the top 20.
It's looking solid.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt from around 18 feet.
Looking great now.
A bit long on that one. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That's pretty tidy. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And that'll ensure she stays level with the card. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel the TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. A 7-footer right here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that signs off on today's round. Well, that's a shame. Off to a great start, but ultimately they blew it.
They did. It was, they had everything going in the front 9, and all of a sudden they make the turn, and where does it go? Right down the toilet.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, this player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
She's currently in 5th spot. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
And here we are with the third shot. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Good looking putt. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's currently in 4th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one's left of the green.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ooh. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Oh, well done. Oh, my.
Nicely done.
A birdie putt awaits.
And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, come on, sit. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 3 strokes back.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
She needs this one for par.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well done. Currently at -3 for the event. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. What a drive that was.
Oh, that impressed me and her.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Looking good.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. But what a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
3 shots off the lead.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's inside the house of opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
25-footer is what she's faced with. This would be a great putt to hold.
Oh, well played. And that will take her to 6 under. Why not take another look at that effort?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
She's currently tied for 2nd. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing, to say the least.
That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 6 under. Currently tied for 2nd. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, what a shot that was. Right at it. Nicely done.
A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard.
Just didn't drop. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
That gets the job done.
Currently 6 under for the event. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Get excited. This could go in. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move her to 7 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, pace this off. She's looking around 185.
This one might need to sit. Oh, Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holing putts with will, and that will take her to 8 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Currently leading by 2.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Ooh.
Really had that shot dialed in.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Leading by 3 strokes now. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Not bad. From around 180 yards out. Wow, what happened there?
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
An important par save.
I like the look of this.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Well struck. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Currently leading by 3.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This putt to get to 10 under par. This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, you'll take that. She's currently sitting in first place. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. This is from miles away.
This is their look at birdie.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Sitting at 9 under par. Currently in the lead. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 17th. Going with the pitching wedge here. That might be one club too many. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Looking good. Fair effort that. Good birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here at the 18th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Hey, that's a chance.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one.
Big putt for par coming up. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
And they better not be looking backwards or they're going to get spooked at who is chasing them down. In saying that, though, they're on top of the leaderboard after the first day. They got to feel good about what they just did.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. That's a bit unfortunate for her. Lovely effort, that. 8 feet to the cup. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Currently 10 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And here we are with the third shot. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Hey, nice looking line. That's frustrating.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Currently at 10 under par overall. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well holed. Let's move on. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Playing their 4th shot.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Playing their 5th shot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
She's in a share of top spot. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. This is buckets. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From about 130 yards here, currently leading by 2. Opting for the 9-iron.
Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one.
Is that what they had in mind?
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Time now for the 4th shot.
How close was that?